So a sentence that we've already gone over before, but we're going to take a look at a different phrase in here, but same sentence. So let's back up and take a bird's eye view of the whole delivery process. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bird's eye view. Have you heard of that?
I know what bird's eye, but I never used the bird's eye view.
Yeah. And a lot of times, I think the more common use of the phrase is if you say, oh, from the airplane, we got a bird's eye view of the city.
Mm,
So because you're up in the air,
right.
and you think of yourself as a bird flying over, and with the eyes of a bird, you're able to see what a bird might see.
Right. Okay.
Okay. However, that isn't what it's going to mean this time. So kind of similar, but a little more detailed. So would you read the sentence before we go on to the definition?
Sure. So let's back up and take a bird's eye view of the whole delivery process.
Okay, good job, right? So what it means here, it just means an overall or general look at something.
Mm,
And in some ways, if you think of it as like from an airplane, a bird's eye view, that really is an overall look.
right.
But it's of something, tangible, something concrete, like the city below you, or the trees below, or the beach below, whatever, right? But here it's more figurative because you can't be a bird up there looking down on the delivery process. So it just means that you're going to, as if you were a bird, have an overall look at something.
Okay. Overall. Okay.
Yep. Does that help with the expression?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, more commonly you'll hear it used as, oh, we got a bird's eye view of the city from the plane. You'll hear it more frequently used that way, but this is another usage. Here's another sentence that might help clear it up a little bit. So the review was helpful in providing a bird's eye view of the project. So, right, if there's some big project going on and the participants just kind of need a summary of what's happening, then there might be a review, and it would just give them an overall look at the progress or the project itself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, and would you read that sentence then?
Sure. The review was helpful in providing a bird's eye view of the project.
Yeah. Yep. Very good. Well done. All right. Some synonyms for bird's eye view: overview, right? Analysis, a summary, or a synopsis. You don't hear the word synopsis very often.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, but it still would be a possible synonym. If I were going to be replacing the bird's eye view in the sentence up in the green, I would probably say, let's back up and take an overview of the whole process, or do an analysis, or have a summary. I don't think a synopsis would probably be my last choice of the synonyms.
Gotcha. Okay.
So feel like you understand bird's eye view?
Yeah, I do.
And ready to do a sentence?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Before we get into it, I'm going to tell you a bird's eye view of today's topic.
Okay. Yep. That's perfect. Right?
Thank you.
So, and I think that's really well done too, because sometimes, well, for me, it's like if I'm reading a book or watching a movie, I like to have an overview of what it's about.
Interesting. Really? I'm totally opposite.
Oh, really?
No,
how do you know if it's going to be a good book or a good movie?
I mean, that's the essence of watching a movie or like a book, reading a book, because if you know what's gonna happen, then you lose your interest and stuff,
Well, I don't mean know every little detail, but know a general overview.
Okay, gotcha.
Just to have a bird's eye view, not to have a detailed,
detailed view.
Yeah, what's the word? A detailed summary. There's a word I'm looking for, but I'm not finding it. Step by step what's happening.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll think of it later.